now let's take you on a lap at Bahrain. Well, it's gonna be thrilling of a GP2 season, but let's see if I can get you a good virtual lap with some explanation of the corners. And we're diving into turn 1, switching back to second gear, quickly driving in to third and fourth, reaching the maximum of the RPM, switching back to second into the fast corner here, switching back to third, quickly to fourth, full throttle here, back to second. It's a really tough track to drive these cars. This is one of the most difficult corners to create your braking point on the right moment. And of course, don't push your throttle too early to don't spin out. Switching back to third, waiting for your car to be reversed and to have the right lane to go full throttle again. And go off throttle, now full throttle again. Back to third and full throttle on the main straight. Really important with these cars is reaching the maximum of the RPM to gain some extra speed. And into the last corner, usually taking it in third gear. And I know it's not really a quick time, but still decent. So this was a virtual lap of the GP2 Bahrain Grand Prix, and now let's head back to the lobby where I got an invite from Bob, so we can get this season started. Interesting season coming up this season in GP2. With me not participating as a full-time driver. Of course, I've been a champion, so we're also missing a few drivers here. So let's help Bob out. So I will get back to you shortly. Gonna be an epic season in GP2. with our first race in Bahrain. So we're going to have an amazing grid with Scotty Trucker, Joe Royal, Matthew K, 2, we don't forget about him. Also a few new drivers, the brother of Trucker, MN Trucker. Really curious what he can do in these cars. For Rico, also new in this series. And we also know Vico and Bob as well. So let's see what all the guys can do. And our current format is still the same as previous season. We're going to start off with a one-shot qualifying, so you have only one lap to qualify yourself for the race. So we're going to follow a driver on track. So let's stay on board with Joe Royal for this time in the Prema. And he's taking it cautious there. Oh, and 2-8 mate spins off track, I think. Yeah, 2-8 mate got a problem. He's in P11 with Matthew K being the first one now. With Joe in front, right behind him. A purple sector 1 from Matthew K. He has shown us that he's quick. Oh, but that's a small mistake from Matthew K. And they're really close. And Rico is starting on the hards, but that's not a smart move because you have free tire choice at the beginning of this race. Matthew K still in the lead. With Joe Royal really close and Scotty Fennell really close. So let's stay on board with Matthew K into the final corners. With Joe Royal and Matthew K really close. And Scotty is joining the party again. It's gonna be so close again. With Joe Royal now in front. But Matthew K breaks later. Into the last corner. On Scotty Fennell. Can Scotty Fennell take pole position? And it's Scotty Fennell who's taking pole position here. But look how close the top 3 is. 139.4 from Scotty. And that will make his teammate Bob really proud. A great lap from Scotty. Can he keep it on track in the race as well? So we're going to our qualifying. It's Scotty Fennell taking pole position. Matthew K second. Joe Royal P3. Trucker, Face, Vico P4 to P6. Bob Sada 7. Trucker, the other trucker in P8. 2-8 made a small mistake at the beginning, but still in P9. Farico took the wrong tire choice here, P10, and the GOAT finishes off the grid in P11. So let's see how the guys can do in the race. I'm really looking for your predictions. I'm going for a win for Matthew K. Matthew K is really strong on this track, and also in the GP2 series he has shown that he's really quick in these cars. So I'm going for the win for Matthew K. 2-8 May picking up a podium in P2, I think. I'm going to see Scotty in P3. A close battle between Joe Royal and Scotty, to be honest. So the tires are going to be free of choice at the beginning of this race. So I think the medium and the hard tires will be available. So yeah, what's the right choice? I don't think there's a right choice. I think if you think there's going to be a safety car, you should start on the mediums, because with the mediums you need to pit even quicker. So and we're off on the formation lap. With Scotty Fennell leading the pack. In front of Maps UK, Joe Royal, LT Trucker and Maps UK are both having an excellent pace to get that constructor championship, with Joe Royal and Federico Seme in the Prema. And you don't have to count out the Carlin boys, Bob Sada and Scotty Fennell, because they won last season in GP2, the Constructors Championship. Of course, I haven't had a great teammate to support me in the constructor battle, but evening, Johnny. Good to see you. You should you should join us next time on the GP2 grid. As you see, we don't have a lot of drivers attending, sadly. So might be awesome to see you driving in these cars as well. Well, let's have a look at the tires. With Scotty is the only one, together with Federico Seme, starting on the hard tires. So he's on an alternate strategy. Maps UK, Joe Royal, Trucker, Face are gambling for a safety car at the start, or maybe a faster run at the end of this race. Now we have Trucker 2 and the GOAT getting disqualified from the session. It's not gonna help them because they don't have warmed up tires. So, well, the leader of this race, Scotty Fennell, is leading and forming up for the start of this race. Well, we wait for Federico to be the last on the grid. Let's stay on this camera for a while. Okay, and we're going. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the season in GP2 has begun with Scotty having an awesome start. A little bit of wheel spin, and that will allow Joe Royal to take the first position. Now Joe Royal into the lead after turn 1, with Scotty losing places but taking back his P2 with Trucker already in P2. Having an excellent start. Of course, he's on the right tire. And Scotty having not the grip he wanted at the start of this race. Oh, we see a Prema almost spinning around. And Federico Seme had a great start here at Bahrain. With 2 Bob Sada. Let's see the tires, or I mean the position changes. Federico Seme having an excellent start, winning 5 positions. That's good to see from the Prema driver. Oh, and we have someone locking up. It's Bob Sada going wide there. No, it's Face going wide. And Maps UK really closing in on Scotty now, with Scotty closing the gap on Trucker. And Maps UK does have the advantage of the tires on Scotty. So let's see when he can make a move. Joe Royal is pulling a gap already of 7/10. And we have a battle between Face and 2. 2 taking the outside line. Taking a nice line with the GOAT following him. The GOAT gets promoted to P9 already, with Face having an awful start. Oh, switching lines too late from Face there, which allowed the GOAT having a better exit here. Let's see, what can the GOAT do? Can the GOAT get a good slipstream? Yes, he can, but is it close enough? Does he go for the inside line? Yes, he's going for the inside line. The GOAT makes the move on Face, but Face has a better exit. Oh, and there's Carnage. There's Carnage. There's a little bit of wheel banging. Oh, and we have Bob Sada already in P5 with the GOAT having an excellent start. Face is now on the outside of the GOAT. And who had some incidents? No, it's not Joe. I think it's Trucker who had an accident. Oh, we have a battle between 2 and Farico for P4, and 2 already gaining positions. But 2 is outbraking himself, and that will allow Farico to get him in P4 already. Farico, we're having an excellent start on these hard tires. Really great job by Farico here. Good to see Farico on these tires having such an excellent start. But 2-8 mate is already having a look down the outside there. But it's not enough to pass. Farico's not an easy guy to pass. We've seen that. He's not giving up. But 2-8 mate has the faster tire at the moment, so he definitely has the better grip. And now he's braking later, but Farico is still wheelbagging with him. And Joe Royal sets the fastest lap. Now he has created a 1.1 second gap. And that's good to see from Joe Royal, looking confident in the pace. Oh, and we have 2 and Farico, and it's Mavs UK who spins. Bad luck for Mavs, and the GOAT spins. Oh guys. And it's already phased into the pits, switching to hards and switching his front wing. And Bob Sada, is he able to close in on 2? 2 already in P4. And you can hear that sound, already a bit of wheel spin there. But Scotty is on an alternate strategy. Our current pole state are losing only 2 positions, while the rest of them has started on the medium tires. So interesting strategy from Scotty here. Let's have a look at the closest gap. It's Fico closing in on Farico. But does Fico has the quicker tire, so is Fico able to get to close the gap to Farico Seme? Who's going to take this win in the GP2? The first race, the feature. After this one we have a sprint race. And this sprint race will have a reversed grid from P1 to P8. So P8 starts on pole and P1 starts in P8. And it's the GOAT who has spun, I think, because I think we have a safety car. Do we have a safety car? I think we have. It's not going to be on my screen. Or maybe it's a virtual safety car, that's possible as well. I'm not sure what it is. And we will find out really soon. Because if Joe Royal dives into the pits, he's going for the hard tires, then it's gonna be a safety car. And the GOAT didn't retire in the pits, so he might spun on track. And we only have a reaction in the chats from the GOAT having a bruh, what the fuck. So I think he spun or he got spun. Not sure what happened to him, but... And I think we're racing again. So it was a VSC. So no full safety car. And Vico is closing in now. Well, Mavs UK is closing in on Vico. So it's gonna be a 3-way battle. Oh, we see Bob Sada going wide. is Fico to able to close the gap? He has the DRS, braking a lot later than Farico does, but Farico has a great run out of the exit there. So we're staying on board with Fico. Fico is hunting down Farico Semi, who was on a different strategy. For the guys who are just tuning in, Trucker and Fico is taking a look down the outside, on the outside, but Farico braking too late, not leaving any space for Fico there. Big ball racing, that's how we call that. Oh, and Fico is now having a better grip, and that will allow Maps UK to pass Farico as well. And look at that, Farico going late on the curb. Maps UK. Farico needs to. Oh, and Farico Semi, look at him. Farico, what are you doing? Farico is just pushing Maps off track. Oh, hi Catsby. And our lead of this race, Joe Royal, is pitting. And 28 May picks up the fastest lap now. And hello Catsby, but next time you should join. As you can see, we need drivers like you. And Fico is getting past Farico again. Fico Farico, that's a nice rhyme. Well, Joe Royal has made his pit stop, so does Maps UK. The first ones to pit. Oh, and MN Trucker gets a drive-through 5-second time penalty, sorry. But we have a tough battle between Fico and Farico again. Not sure what happened to Fico. Does the hard tires, does they have better grip at this moment? I'm not sure if they will. So I'm really curious what Scotty can do. Can 28 Mate is closing in on Scotty though. Oh, look at Fico and Farico playing bumper cars. And LT Trucker now is in the pits. Can he get in front of Joe Royal? Let's stay on board with Fico and Farico for now. Fico picking up the DRS. Can he close in on Farico real quick? I think he needs to be closer. But does he go for a late braking move? Yes, he is. And he makes it. With Farico taking different lines. And Fico got the move done and still picked up DRS. A great move by Fico. A Daniel Ricciardo braking move. Late braking from Fico. Good job. And Joe Royal still get in front of LT Trucker. But Trucker is really close behind and has a advantage of the tires. We all know F2 tires are... GP2 tires are really cold when you get out of the pit. So the first lap you will see Trucker fall down, but hopefully after that one he will be closer. And 2 is now really close on Scotty Fennell. And 2 is waiting. He knows he has to pit. And Scotty knows as well, so I don't think Scotty will make it a hard time for him. Well, 2 is still gaining on his current time. So it seems to be that 2 is really quick. So heading up the main straight. Really closing in. But I think 2 is going to dive into the pits. 2 is in the pits. And now Scotty Fenner was again in the lead of this race. And Vico is pitting as well. But let's stay on board with 2. Can he stay in front of the guys like Joe Royal and Trucker? Not sure if he can. Let's stay on board with Joe Royal and Trucker with 2 now getting out of the pits. He's not far behind. 2-8 mate is not far behind these guys. He's close. He's fighting for a podium and has 1 lap or 2 lap fresher tires. Interesting to see. Oh, Vico spins off track. So that was a really scary moment of for Mavs UK there. He spun off track while getting out of the pits. Hopefully he didn't damage his front wing. No, he didn't. That was a really scary moment for Mavs. Well, Trucker is now gaining by a small margin on Joe Royal. Well, 2-8 mate is 2.6 seconds behind as well. And Farico and Scotty are both on a different strategy. And Scotty is still continuing. I'm not sure how long it will take to make that pit stop. I think it will be around 32 seconds maybe. And Trucker sets the fastest lap now. So he's definitely on a hunt to Joe Royal, on 1.3 seconds away from him. And the most awesome thing I find about this series is that the top 8 of the first race is getting reversed. So if you finish in P8 you get pole position, and that will give you the opportunity to gain some excellent points. Of course you get the most points in the feature race, but always winning a race, if you're not having the pace to win, that must feel amazing. Well, Trucker is almost within the DRS of Joe Royal. Well, Scotty Fenner was still continuing on his current stint, so I think he will pit after this lap to get a good stint of 6 laps on the mediums. So we're definitely going to see where he ends up compared to these guys. With 2-8 mate gaining on Trucker as well, but just really a small margin. He's closing the gap really only 1/10, maybe 2/10 a lap, and that's not enough. But 2-8 mate sets the fastest lap now, so that's good to see from 2. He has the pace. And only Farico and Scotty needs to pit. But we all know Scotty has the pace. So interesting to see what he can do on the medium stint. I think he will come behind 2, Trucker and Joe. Yes, it is, Gatsby. Do you want an invite? So, going to invite Gatsby real quick, so we can get back. We can get back at the fight for the virtual lead between Trucker and Joe Royal. Well, Rico gets a 5-second penalty. It's not gonna help him. Well, we see Trucker getting the DRS. And also having a purple sector. Oh, it's Scotty still continuing. Does he go till the end with these tires? Will he go to the end? Will we make them last? It's not needed to make a pit stop, so I'm not sure if that's... I really don't know if that real exists, by the way. But Trucker is really closing in on Joe now, having a purple sector 1. Trucker is gaining, while 288 is gaining as well. And Trucker wants to pass Joe Royal real quick, because he can feel the breath of 288 on his back, the winner of Tier 1 last season. Not sure why Gatsby just left. Gonna invite him again. So interesting battle between Trucker and Joe. Let's see, he's not close enough. And Scotty is into the pits on fresh mediums for the last 4 laps. Let's see what he can do. He's on fresh tires. Well, only 3.6 seconds behind. Well, Vigo has left this session. Why are you not retiring on track? Come on, Vigo. Why? What are you doing? Well, Bob and Federico Seme are close on a fight. Let's head back for the battle for the lead. Oh, it's close. Bumper cars between Trucker and Joe Royal. And with Scotty, 4.3 seconds. Of course, the first lap he doesn't get any temperature in those tires. So he needs 1 lap to get those tires warmed up. He should have pitted 1 lap earlier, because you only have 4 laps left. Oh, and we have now a battle really close between Trucker. Now it will be enough. This will be enough. 310s will be enough to go for a move on Joe Royal. And on the inside there goes Trucker. Side by side they go into turn 1. But Trucker and Joe Royal is keeping his car really wide. And 288 now joins the battle as well. And now Trucker on the inside. Late braking. And a small touch. But Trucker has the better line. And 288 can follow Trucker. Can 288 follow Trucker? No, he can't. But can 288 have a better exit there? 288 goes... No. A close battle for the first 3. But can Scotty get the pace up and get close to these guys to join the battle as well? There will be a top 4 battle for the win. Interesting to see that. He's gaining. Scotty is gaining. And a very interesting battle between these 3. And maybe 4 if Scotty can get the power. And let's have a look at the tires, because this is going to be very, very interesting. You can see Joe Royal having 1 lap older tires than Trocker, and that's gonna pay him off. So does 2. 2 has 2 laps younger tires than Joe. So in this series you can see the tire advantage for only having 1 lap. Let's see, can 2-way mate go for a dive bomb? Yes, he can, but it's not enough. With Joe Royal still having the pace. And now it's come on, Scotty boy, you can do this. Go close that gap on the guys in front of you. Yeah, we're going to stay on this battle. I'm just going to switch this off and just watch what they're gonna do. With Scotty now closing in. Oh, I just want to see the gaps between Scotty and 2. A little bit of weaving there from Trucker too. And Trucker gets away very well, but I don't think Scotty has the pace to close up on them. Well, he has the fresher tires. Gets pole position. Come on, Scotty, you can do this. Push yourself, man. You only have 2 laps after this. Well, Joe Royal is struggling on his current tire. Oh, 2-way mate hits the back of Joe Royal. And 2-way mate gets the better exit. And 2-way mate now side by side with Joe. Scotty Fennell picks up the fastest lap. Is he able? And 2-way mate gets the move done. And now his hunt has begun on LT Trucker. And can 2 get this win? Is he able to? But what can Scotty still do? 2.3, I don't think that will be enough for Scotty. And 2 gets the DRS. But with only 1 lap to go after this one. Will he be able to get that position on Trucker? Trucker will be defending very, very hard on him. He must be. But we all know Trucker can be a really calm guy. He needs to have a good exit here, because I think one of the overtaking points is at the end of turn 1. Oh, Trucker runs wide, and they will allow 2 to gain on him with DRS enabled. Can 2 go for a move on the outside on Trucker? And Trucker goes on the outside. Trucker goes for a switchback. Trucker goes for the switchback move, but 2 has the better grip. Or can Trucker do something here? Can Trucker have the better exit? Can Trucker go for a move? On the outside, still side by side. And 2. Keep it clean, guys. We're side by side through the S's with Trucker on the inside. Still side by side. What? And Joe Royal is joining the party. Joe Royal is on the inside now. What a battle. What a battle. But 2 comes out as the winner. Oh, now outbreaks himself a little. And Joe Royal is back in P2. Can Joe Royal do something crazy? Into the last corners. Joe Royal is taking different lines. Kenny has a good exit. And we're almost into the last corner. Well, 2-8 mate. A great drive from 2. From P9 to P1. Almost a last to first challenge. Oh, and Trucker, can he get him? Can he get Joe Royal on the line? Can he get him on the line? Oh, it's really close. 4 thousandths. With 2-8 mate winning the feature race in GP2, in the first race of GP2. Joe Royal finishing in P2. And what a great battle between these three guys. Scotty in P4, Matthew K had some bad luck. He has the pace, we all know that. And Bob probably finish in P6, with Face finishing in P7. Farico Seme in P8. Fico had a power cut, so sadly he finished in P9. Well, we also have a new driver, and that's going to be Gatsby. He's joining us. But Farico Seme starts on pole position. In our sprint race. So a great race, a great feature race we've seen in GP2. A great race to start the season. And of course driver of the day is 2. But we all know 2 needs to get that P8 to P1 once again in the sprint race. So interesting to see what all the guys can do. So 2 picks the first feature win points, and that will put him on the as highest on the current table. Scotty picks up 4 points extra for the fastest lap and pole position. So that's good to see from Scotty. I think you get 2 points for the fastest lap and 4 points for the pole position, but that's not counted here, so he will be on 18 points as well, together with Joe Royal. So I'm really looking forward to the sprint race. So Farico Seme is on pole position for the sprint race here, with Face in P2, Bob Sada P3, Matthew K P4 had some bad luck in the feature race with getting a spin. it's not necessary to make any pit stops. So Scotty takes P5 in the sprint, Trucker P6, Joe Royal in P7. Interesting battle between P6 to P8 in the feature race. So I'm really curious what the guys can do. And why is the GOAT not in the session anymore? Gonna ask him that. And one of our newcomers, Gatsby. Let's see how he can do and how he can he grab some points. Only the first 8 finishers will take points today in the sprint, with the P1 taking 15 points, while the feature has 25 points. So in the usual F1 series, in real life F1 series, we're going to see some sprint races as well throughout the weekends. I think Silverstone is the first one. So that's I think very equal to what we see in the F2 series, GP2 series for us. Well, Rico Semme is warming up his tires. Oh, he is disqualified for the session, so that won't help him. Well, Bob Sada is in the Carlin still. We all know that Bob Sada is a great defender on his moves, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and the sprint race in Bahrain in the GP2 series has begun with Farico having an excellent start, with Face Pantera already next to him, and Face Pantera is braking later, and Farico is steering in, but Face Pantera and Farico are still battling, and Scotty is joining the battle as well. Oh, Scotty is in the sandwich, but is keeping the outside. And now it's going to be 3 wide. No, it's not. Scotty is going on the outside of Face. And we have a great battle between Matthew K, Scotty Fennell. Who is going wide? It's, I think, MN Trucker, Gatsby in P10 for now. And 2 is on the inside now of Joe Royal, but Joe Royal makes it stick. Joe Royal thinks, no, you're not gonna pass me. Oh, we have Bob Sada really closing in on Farico. Is going to take different lines. They're doing the switchback move. What a move by Bob. If he's going to keep it stick. But Farico is going to keep it stick. And Bob Sada's not going to take any risk. But what a move from Bob that was. And having better traction out of the corner. Now he's going side by side with Farico into turn 1. With Face Pantera also closing in. But Face is braking later. But Bob is going for the slipstream move. Bob Sada into P1. Farico picking up his slipstream. And what a big carnage at the start of this race. But all clean driving for now. And Farico is braking later. going on the outside. With Bob Sada still in P1. Having a good exit. And a great move by Bob. And Farico, please. Leave some space. Well, Face Pantera is now at the back of Farico Seme. Look how close the grid is. Going to be epic stuff. Here in the sprint race. A lot of battle. Oh, and we have Mavs UK in the wall. And we have a safety car. We have a safety car. Mavs UK has put it in the wall. And that's unfortunate for Mavs. Not his weekend so far. And for now, Bob Sada is our leader of the sprint race. Good to see Bob on P1. And we all know how hard he is to pass. Going for a quick... be right back. So we're still behind the safety car. Let's have a quick look through the position changes so far. 2-8 mate winning 3 positions ahead of Scotty losing 1 position, Trocker winning 2 positions. So again a good start from 2. With having a bad start for Scotty again. Did anyone make a stop? It's Gatsby who made a stop for fresh mediums. Interesting to see if Gatsby can go for an alternate strategy. He has time to gain on them if the lights are not going out. No, they're not going out, so he still have a lap to get back behind everyone. And it's our first safety car in this season as well. Well, there's going to be some great battles after the safety car. Drivers warming up their tires, because we all know these hard tires are not really friendly after a safety car restart. So it's really important to warm up your tires to the right temperature. Gatsby is now at the back. The Carlin boys with Bob Sada and Scotty Fennell winning the Constructor Championship last season are now definitely being hunted by the Uni Virtuosi guys. Sadly for Matthew K, he couldn't finish his second race, but we have Trucker and Matthew K, who are a great team to perform and definitely challenge the Carlin boys. We all know Bob and Scotty are one of the most consistent drivers of the league, so with having not even the pace of Tier 1, Bob Sada always managed to get some excellent points in Tier 1, so that's good to see. Well, the safety car is going in this lap, and Bob Sada is the one to follow now. He can set the pace for all the field. Where is he going? He needs to wait till the safety car is in. Warming up his tires. Oh, and there he goes. He saw Farico made a mistake. Oh, Bob, oh, he's not going. He's just waiting. And he goes. Bob Sada goes. Who's going to have an excellent restart? It's going to be 2. Can he take 2 positions? Yes, he can. Oh, it's going to be a crash. And who's the one? It's Face Pantera is the one to be disadvantaged. Oh, and who's that? It's Joe Royal. Not sure what happened to him, but and that will allow Bob Sada to create a gap with all the carnage behind him. Oh, it's 2. And Scotty battling with Face already all over Scotty now. And Catsby is closing in on Trucker. Oh, and when Trucker spins, too close at the back of Face. Face is not the one. Face is not gonna be happy about this. Really unfortunate for these guys. Oh, and Trucker is going to get down the outside line of Farico. Trucker needs to be smart. He knows Farico is defending really aggressive. So he needs to get the right moment, and that will be now with the DRS. It's not enabled yet. I don't think it is, but the slipstream does enough. Farico defending the inside. Trucker on the outside line. And Farico pushing him really wide there. Again, aggressive defensive move from Farico. And we'll give that an opportunity for 2. No. It's not an opportunity for 2 to get an overtake done. And this is something Bob Sada is going to be really happy about. Look at this camera view. Amazing stuff. Look at this. Trucker closing in with 2-way mate as being hunted by Scotty. Scotty is taking a look on the inside on 2. And is Scotty going to make the move stick? Still side by side with 2. And Scotty is still on the outside with 2. And 2 is just cutting corners. That's not 2 giving back the position. You cut at that corner. With Scotty and 2 still side by side. Now Scotty has the better line. Or does 2 have the better grip at the outside. But Scotty is going to be able to get that slipstream. And that's a good stuff. And Trucker is still hunting down Farico Same. Trucker is now braking earlier to get that slipstream from Farico. And yes, he has the better exit. And is Scotty able to get that move done as well? But let's have a look at these 2. With Trucker now on the inside. Oh, and 2 is braking late. Does he hit the back off? Yes, 288 into trouble with Trucker and Scotty Fennell. A great battle again. Now Scotty next to Farico. And Scotty needs to take the curb, but still side by side, having the better traction out of the corner, and that will allow Scotty. But Farico, just don't be so aggressive. And Scotty takes P3 now on podium course, with Face Pantera overtaking 2 as well. And Face Pantera is braking too late, with Scotty Fennell now all over Trucker. And what happened to Face? I think too early on the throttle. Not gonna help him. And 2, does he have damage? No, I don't think he has damage. So Scotty Fennell is able to close in on Trucker. And is Scotty close enough to go for P2 and make it a Carlin P1, P2? All eyes on Scotty now on this one. Having a great exit here, Scotty. DRS enabled. Now Scotty puts the fastest lap. What can he do? Can he get some revanche after his feature race? Yes, he has. A 1-2 for Carlin right now. Interesting stuff from the Carlin boys here. A good race so far. But can Trucker go for the switchback move? With the DRS now. But Scotty is keeping the inside, braking later, but Trucker is having the outside line. But I think the inside line is much quicker, but Scotty has some problems with the traction. And 2, overtaking Farico now. For P4. And Farico now on the outside. Oh, slidey stuff from Farico. With Gatsby. Still running P6 on the mediums, doing an excellent job for not getting into any crashes. You see Farico struggling on these tires. Can Gatsby do something? And Trucker gets back in front of Scotty as well. But Scotty is still there. Still going side by side. Clean racing by them. And this is going to help Bob Sada to create a bigger gap. Will Bob Sada be able to secure this win? And enough battles on track. Well, Joe Royal is now at the back of Face, but Face has damage on the front wing. And close racing by these guys. And 288 picks up the fastest lap. And 288 and no, I mean Scotty and Trucker and 288 now in a big battle. Oh, it's Scotty spinning and it's all 3. All the 3 guys are spinning. What a carnage. And Gatsby gets promoted to P3. You've got to be kidding me. Big carnage for Scotty, Fennell, Trucker and 2. With 2 losing his front wing. No way. You've got to be kidding me. Now Bob Sada, you can easily drift to your win now. With Farico Same in P2 now. With Gatsby even in P3. And can Gatsby get a podium? Hopefully his tires will last. Interesting stuff. Oh, Face Pantera gets and Trucker. Oh, guys. What a race. A lot of battles on track. But only 2 is the one with damage. Unfortunate for 2. And we have a yellow in sector 3. Not sure who it is. Oh, it's Gatsby. Bob Sada! What happened to Bob Sada? What happened to you? Bob Sada, the leader of this race, spinning around and losing his right front wing. Bob, why are you doing this? You've been so consistent all season. And can Gatsby get this win? No way. Can Gatsby get this win, guys? He needs to be close within, I think, 3 seconds of Furico Seme. Who's gonna win this? Joe Royal having 6 seconds of penalties. Oh, it's Scotty in the wall again. What's happening to the Carlin boys? Bad luck at the start of this race with Trucker and 2-8 mate battling for P7. Did 2 get any damage or not? No, he doesn't have any damage. Did he pit for new tires? No, he didn't, so he's lucky he didn't get any. And now it's really interesting to see what Gatsby can do. Oh, it's Furico spinning as well, with Gatsby 1.9 seconds away from Furico. You only need a few laps, Gatsby. Can you get this win? Or can Furico Seme count a win on his name? And Face, maybe Face can even go fight for a podium. Oh, it's Trucker already next to Face, with having 2 laps to go now in this Grand Prix, with Furico Seme leading in front of Gatsby. Gatsby, you need to stay within 3 seconds. And Bob Sada is now overtaking Joe Royal again. And Trucker overtakes Face Pantera for P5. Well, we still have a battle between these two, but Bob Sada is still keeping it in front, even with front wing damage. He's going to give Joe Royal a hard time of overtaking him, with Joe Royal on the outside now. And Bob Sada really aggressive defending, but he keeps space for Joe Royal. And Joe Royal has 6 seconds of penalties, so Gatsby struggling on his tires. But Furico didn't pick up any penalties, so our winner for today is going to be Furico Seme, I think. Can Gatsby push that last lap? Come on, Gatsby, you need to push 8 tenths. You need to make up 8 tenths in the last lap. Oh, and the last lap is now ongoing, with Furico in the lead, with Trucker now closing in on Bob. But Bob is gonna defend for his life in the last corner, in the last lap. Scotty picking up the fastest lap. Oh, that's not nice from Trucker. That's not nice from Trucker. That's a spin. With Gatsby struggling and struggling to get it over the finish line. Hopefully you don't get a puncture. Come on, Gatsby, you can secure this podium. Old tires, 8 lap old mediums. Joe Royal is gaining on him, and Joe Royal's on the inside. Gatsby, come on, make yourself wide. Joe Royal is going to be set back because of his penalties, so you can secure yourself a P2 here. But is Trucker going on the inside now? But Trucker is maybe going to get something for that touch with Bob Sada. So you can secure yourself a great podium for Gatsby. With FaZe now closing in. So Trucker takes P2, but probably getting set back because of the touch with Bob. With Furico Seme winning. Furico Seme winning this Grand Prix. A great race from Furico, but an amazing race from Gatsby. And a bad race for the Carlin boys. And Furico secures his first win, his first ever win in SRL. And that's going to be an awesome feeling for him. So this was our first race in the GP2 series. Maybe I'm driving next week as well. But Furico taking the win here at the sprint race. And some good stuff from the boys. And I want to thank you all for watching, and make sure you tune in for tomorrow's races for F4 at 15:30 GMT, 17:00 GMT for F2 and F3, and F1 for 18:30 GMT. So hopefully we see you tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.